Alright, welcome back to W12 Road to WrestleMania. We got really ominous Randy Orton staring, waiting. Let's do this. So we are back. In the last episode we started it, and now we're here. Amazing stuff.
Big move coming. Dangerous submission hold here.
So yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the first episode. I hope you're all enjoying the comeback of this game. Slash, you know, the Road to WrestleMania, this game. I'm having a better experience with this than the last time I played it. I know the last time I played it, I wasn't very positive about it. I'm hoping it goes a little better this time. I can't really honestly tell you what went wrong before. I guess we'll see. I'm hoping to enjoy this a little more than I did last time. I really like the Sheamus story, I know that for sure, and I think the Triple H story is alright. I think it's that last one I'm not remembering very fondly. Which is weird, because I've seen a lot of people say they loved the Jacob Cass story. I have to, as I say, I have to get to it to remember.
Drop right on the back of the head off an explosive German suplex.
Regal, you need to chill. I hope this isn't just a standard six-man tag, because if it is, we're going to be here for a very long time. Especially considering it was only a little while ago I did the last one, and that one actually had me done. Oh, crap, I think it is.
I wouldn't have thought they'd battle each other this close to bragging rights, but right now, the Raw family is putting the fun in dysfunctional.
Here's the tag.
Classic Lawler. Okay, that was a cool move. I don't feel like I've seen that one very much.
And now he's back out on the apron. Ah! And he escapes the hold.
That's a little scream moment.
That suplex was picture perfect.
I gotta be honest, Drew looks really strange here. I don't know if it's because I'm now used to ponytail Drew from 13, or if it's because I'm used to like modern day Drew. Something about his model looks really odd here. I think it's the hair. I think it's just the shape of the hair. Man, I hope Edge doesn't tag out. Or if he does, I hope it's just Mark Henry. Thankfully, I don't think Del Rio gets featured very much in any mode. Really.
Oh, look out! Oh, a huge slam.
I'm just getting my ass handed to me. I guess that's what I get for tagging in Regal. I'm not even saying that in like a disrespectful way. I stand by the belief that Regal is a living legend in the wrestling world, you know, like a lot of people do. It's just, he's also not going to be very strong in most wrestling games. If I want to keep an advantage, I'm probably best off keeping Sheamus in. Honestly.
Edge connected. Edge got all that one. Look at this! Look at this!
I'm so curious if this is just going to be a standard six-man tag that I've got to win, or if there's like a objective. They're never really clear on that. I think that's one of the things I didn't love about this mode, is like I'm okay with them not being clear with the objectives sometimes and you having to like figure out if there is one or not. That's fine. At least there are objectives. I think for me, the only thing I don't like about it, that I can remember off the top of my head, is that uncertainty of how long the mode has left. But I think it's fine.
Edge unloading there.
I won't separate the 12 Road to WrestleMania into 3 separate playlists, because they all do actually, not really a spoiler, but they all do actually connect. So yeah, they're going for the whole big cinematic connected stories thing.
Unbelievable impact there. Wait a minute.
I want to play a game in this mode, though. I want to play a game, and I want everybody to join in that can join in. The game is, how many WrestleManias happen in this story mode? Alright? That's the name of the game. Let's try to keep count of how many WrestleManias happen, and how many of them are WrestleMania 27. Because I'm pretty sure you do Mania more than once in this mode. could be wrong. I need to get Regal out of here. Ooh, hot pack, yes please. Oh, laggy triangle. Laggy X. It's cross, sorry. Gotta get it right. Oh, not this one. I prefer the other future shot. That always feels so impactless. This is getting broken up for sure.
Hooking the leg.
Or not.
2, 3.
Okay. That's definitely preferable. I ain't complaining. Just surprised. They must have tweaked the AI to like not make the match take forever, which is a nice thought if so. Ooh.
Save it for Sunday.
Is that like the new intro to his song? Enough, D.
Staying limber before our match this Sunday. I just wanted to let you know. I've been notified that the team that wins the bragging rights match will receive future title matches.
Wow.
So you can either tear each other apart now, or you can save it for Team SmackDown. The choice is up to you.
How's that for an incentive?
Let's talk later. I have an idea.
Ooh, spicy. I like the line "Let's talk later" because it implies that they just weren't gonna speak to each other at all. Otherwise,
the WWE presents Bragging Rights.
Oh, my favorite intro song. Why did they take this function out? Why? Why did this show intro pyro thing get taken out after this game? With the loading screen where you're just looking at the fans. It was fine. It was good. It worked. Oh, okay, no entrances needed. To be fair, it's literally like the same themes from before. If I remember right, this match takes a while, but it's very eventful.
When all 7 members of a team have been eliminated, the team left standing will be declared the winner. Those are the rules, but King, what are your thoughts on the strategy in this type of match?
Well, in this type of match, you want to keep the advantage. Every member of your team is important, and you never want to be shorthanded. So teamwork is extremely important in winning this match.
I must admit, I love the way they handled this kind of match in this game. I think that was really creative. I just wish there was a way that you could actually book it yourself in universe, because I would have for sure. I mean, probably not actually, because it would have taken like 12 years to end, but it's a cool idea. It really is. It's such a good way to handle it. I mean, obviously, if you're new to this and you've never seen it before, I won't spoil it. I won't say what happens. You know, we'll get there. But I think this was a really good idea creatively. Beep, bop, boop, boom.
And the pain has to be shooting through his face.
Referee looks so lost. Huh? Is Sheamus punching Cody right now?
Oh man, cutting off circulation to the brain.
I'm just gonna pretend that Sheamus's entire arms did not go through Cody's body there. Stop hugging me. Reversal time on this is unusual. The AI seems to be pretty creative in how it competes in these matches, I'm finding. I'm not seeing a lot of repetition, but then I'm used to AI that constantly tries to get countouts. So anything was going to be a step up, I guess. I think that's the thing, is I think the reason my brain goes into compare this to 13 mode so much isn't just because I've been playing 13. Obviously that helps. But I feel like it's, like more crucially, I feel like the reason that I get that impulse is because the SVR 11, like SVR 11, 10, 9, etc., they all feel like their own separate thing, whereas like 12 felt like a reboot, which I think is kind of the point why it was called 12 and not SmackDown vs. Raw. And it did the reboot really well, and then 13 like dropped that ball hard. And then I think the Attitude Era mode was fantastic, by the way. I want to mention that. So I don't want people to be like, wait, you didn't like the Attitude Era mode? No, I love the Attitude Era mode. I think there's certain matches like Road Warriors versus New Age Outlaws, which were very poorly handled, but I love the Attitude Era mode. I just think that like the actual gameplay of 13 was tacky compared to this. They really fucked up a lot. They fix it all in 14. 14's a much better game.
Countered by Sheamus.
Hey.
Cody takes too many of those. He won't be dead.
His shoulders are down. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. And this is how they handle the elimination style. Very good. Very good. Very nice way of handling the console's limitations.
Big Show with a tremendous display of power.
That makes sense. The hell is Big Show doing?
Oh man, what a shot.
Well, I guess that also seems pretty realistic.
And Big Show evens things up again.
Look out!
Yeah, I don't think so.
Big Show.
Yeah.
And just like that, Big Show puts his team
Unfortunately,
up 2-1.
yeah.
Well, here comes Del Rio
No.
and the Raw team captain, Triple H.
Okay, yeah, Triple H is fine. Is this 5-on-5? I think 5-on-5 would make sense, right? I mean, that's got to be why the captain's coming out, surely.
Del Rio's charged in.
So we
Let's see if he
have
has any
to.
better luck than Mark
Alright.
William Regal in dealing with Big Show.
All I will say is this man is a terrible human being, and I will leave it at that. That is the final statement I will make, because it's not fun to listen to, I understand. I just want to make people aware that maybe don't know Del Rio is a vile human being. Please do not support him. And if you are one of those weirdos that sympathizes and says he's fine, don't fucking write it in the comment section. Just shut up and give me a dislike or whatever the fuck it is you want to do. It's fine. I don't want to hear it. Because this man is literal scum.
Hard impact to the back of the head.
Do I have to play as him or can I tag him? Surely I can tag out. His crappy little finishing move, like, wouldn't even really make sense as a way to beat Big Show, or really anyone, honestly. Submissions weren't great around this time. I mean, I could just keep targeting the arm, but it's a lot of work. I mean, I guess he could have one use. I could use him to get the shit beaten out of him and then do a hot tag, but can I tag him? No. Fuck. Well, this is gonna take a while. I have to just keep spamming those, because none of his moves target the arm, but his finisher is an arm submission. It's really goddamn stupid.
Look at this, King.
Oh man, that's one position you don't want to be in.
Del Rio.
Absolutely dreadful.
Look at this.
Finish off Big Show in the ring. Couldn't have given me a better guy to have done it with. I see what they've done though, that makes sense. It's not actually a 6-man tag. What the fuck is his signature? I don't know. I didn't like him before he came out as a piece of trash. Where's the They didn't put the in? The You gotta put the shush in.
Fast enough. Hey!
What?
Backbreaker.
Excuse me? What just happened?
Nice
Yeah.
reversal. Look out!
Oh, crap. Well, this isn't exactly me finishing off Big Show in the ring.
Into the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2.
I had one shot at kicking out of that. One singular chance to kick out of that pin. That's how slow that meter went. Jeez, that's a little unfair. Next time I'll have to remember to use the ring escape immediately if that happens again. And I'm obviously in vicinity because that's something I could have done and didn't do. Yeah, okay, sure.
Big Show.
Big Show.
Uh-oh, this is bad.
I like the incredibly pixelated fans in the red row. It's a good way to handle the limitations, actually, is just like rendering lower the ones with different lighting, because they're kind of darkened out anyway.
Too slow.
Smart. Very good.
Oh no!
It's got to be one of the biggest problems with a lot of wrestling games, honestly. It's like, when it comes to limitations, probably one of the things that pushes it the most is the fact that there's a crowd, and you want the crowd to look good.
Oh man, you do not want to be in the massive arms of the Big Show.
It's kind of something I expect will be more of an improvement graphically in like the current PS5 Series X gen. Is the crowd will probably look better because the characters themselves in the game, they can't really improve much more. I mean, obviously we've been saying that about every new gen since like fucking the N64, so they probably can look better. But I think the crowd looking better is going to be more of a standout moment because it still looks a little jank. But they're just doing what they can, you know. The crowd's kind of always like 2 gens behind, you know. Like this is PS3 and the crowd looks almost PS1-esque. And then in like the 2K15 and stuff, they look a bit more PS2, PS3-ish, and so forth. I think. I'm only basing that off of what I remember. So you never know, the crowds might look pretty good in PS5. I mean, you know, there's footage of people playing the PS5 version of 22, but I don't think I've ever seen any. Maybe I have, I don't know. The game kind of looks the same on both consoles.
Devastating shot to the spine and back.
Devastating shot to the spine.
Big move coming.
It was really good rhythm. Well, it's really nice to know that I can't hot tag, and that my partners won't break the pin up. These are the things that I strive to know. And that Big Show is just really fucking OP. I am so screwed. Shit. Had to.
Look at this.
Alright. Get ready for the crappiest finisher of all time. The fact they actually put a world title on someone that did this as their finisher is forever baffling to me. Regardless of talent, personality, everything else, like, just the fact that that was his finisher. Weird fucking choice to me.
What a fierce kick.
Oh no!
This is a real uphill fight.
Oh my gosh, did you see his head?
Especially because like Big Show like sells nothing in this game.
Tide seems to be changing once again. Del Rio.
Oh, I don't actually think I can hit him.
Ow, did you hear that kick?
Ow!
Del Rio. This man is the embodiment of charisma and personality.
Stop. Stop.
And those are 2 things you know nothing about, Michael.
I'm I'm fucked now.
Not this time.
Not this time, I'm not. Never mind. I've done no body damage to him at all. Holy shit. Yeah, I can't pin him. Okay, well that's actually kind of good to know. It's just scary that he can pin me. I guess there had to be some kind of challenge or threat, you know? It couldn't just be this like one-sided fight that only I can win. See if I can like superplex him. That should do quite a bit of damage. Jeez, this really is going to be the whole episode.
That just takes all of the power out of him.
Should have used ring escape. Oh! I do have
this could do it.
I love how confused the ref gets for no reason.
Oh man, Alberto just rocked him.
Like, that's the thing though, like, I know he has fans, or had fans, but like, I just never got it. His moves are so boring. He's literally one of the worst promo cutters of all time. His gear was boring, his entrance was boring, his music was terrible. There was nothing good about Del Rio before he came out as a scumbag. It actually baffles me that he, like, I've seen people be like, oh, really nostalgic for Del Rio, shame about the stuff that came out. I was like, you were nostalgic for Del Rio? I remember being like, oh my god, 40-minute piss break coming up. Get ready for the most boring match you will ever watch. Downright fucking trash wrestler. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving some real hot takes here, but like, I could find out this guy was a fucking Samaritan. I feel like, honestly, I'd still be like, I'm sorry, his matches are just so boring, and I don't ever want to hear him speak because the guy can't cut a promo to save his fucking life. Nice. What the fuck was up with the look in his eyes? I hope I remember to make that the thumbnail. That would be great. So it's Sheamus and Triple H. Oh, Drew, right?
In a matter of minutes, Big Show was eliminated.
So this is like a 6-on-6 or 7-on-7 or something. I wanted to say it was 7-on-7, but I don't think it is.
And that's the genius of the SmackDown team. Without a doubt, they've come tonight with the better game plan.
Get ready for another 20 minutes of me fighting Big Show. Because I think that all damage gets reset. Do you know what's really nice? They don't make you replay the whole match. That would be hell. If like I lost and then it like went back to the part with fucking William Regal and who was I even eliminated from Team SmackDown? I don't remember anymore. No, I can't remember at all who it was. It was Barrett, I think. No, Cody.
Look at
I think it was Cody the one
Oh man, that's one
Barrett's
position
not
you don't want to
here.
be in. Incoming.
I was just thinking of the fact that in the storyline they've been really disrespectful to Barrett.
Huge fist to the Big Show. In another. In another.
And another.
The giant looks angry.
Oh, we're gonna bend the rules.
Oh man, what a save!
Gotta get rid of him somehow.
They aren't really going to try this.
Big Show's known for his big elimination spots.
He's too heavy.
So gotta
here's
work
some
as a
more
group.
Wow.
While Swagger and Miz just kind of watch.
That should do it right there.
A suplex. All that destruction, and it was a suplex that got the job done. Nice. Nice.
After eliminating 3 of the 7
Finish off the
members
Miz
of
or
Team Raw,
Randy Orton.
Big Show's been eliminated himself.
I'll gladly play as Triple H. This guy is overpowered as fuck in like every game. Sign me up.
Just twisting the neck in a sickening way.
I feel like there was a real lack of emphasis on the fact that Randy Orton was a part of this team, you know? That feels like it should have been a bigger deal.
Watch out here. The game is so good at isolating and exploiting.
Yeah.
Orton with a fiendish counter.
What do you think is finish off Miz Orton? That's what
And he gets the tag.
Maybe he just like strictly tags between those two.
In the eyes of the fighter.
Weird to see Swagger last long, but okay.
Polished, uncanny game is so astute.
I wonder when they say finish off, do they mean wait for a prompt, or do they mean you will actually be able to pin them? I haven't tried to pin yet, because to be fair, he hasn't sold anything for long enough. I think it's normally like you get them to light damage. Yeah, I can't pin. Okay.
What's the game gonna do here? Right now, Team SmackDown still has the advantage with 5 competitors to Raw's 4. Watch it. What incredible impact.
You know, this feels a lot easier than Big Show did. And that's unfortunate, because I really like The Miz. A lot more than Big Show.
He's setting it up.
And I like the Big Show too.
He's measuring.
I just like The Miz a hell of a lot more. Whoop.
Pedigree, he got it. The game got the pedigree.
And it didn't do a damn thing.
Blocked the game.
To be fair, it is Randy Orton. It's a equally big deal. The guy is literally the cover of this game. I don't really know why he was the cover of 12, because the story mode is not about him at all. He's not the highest rated character. I don't even think he was world champion at all around the time this game came out. Well, this game came out in late 2011, so yeah, he would have been like just dropping the title to Mark Henry around the time.
H executed that move to perfection.
Oof, man.
And trying to think like, what was he doing earlier in the year? I think. Well, this was Mania 27, so this game was finished being made around the time he was having the feud with Punk at Mania 27, just a little after that. I don't really remember what he did between Mania 27. Oh, I think that's when he had the feud with Christian. Okay, so he would have been a Worldweight Champion, but I don't really feel like that would have been cover-worthy. They never really treated the Worldweight title the same as the WWE title, so that's kind of... It must have just been that Apex technology thing they did. That must have been like the sole reason Randy was on the cover. That or they had big plans for him and they just kind of went, nah, fuck it. Because I really wouldn't call his world title run and feud with Christian big plans. That felt like a mid-card feud, to be honest. Because that's kind of what they treated the world title like. Boy, he's just eating up the punishment.
It takes more and more effort.
The game.
The game.
Without a single tag.
You done yet, Randy?
This match since the outset.
Oh, he's got like a lot of damage. Okay, I must have to actually get him the critical.
Reversal. Orton reversed it.
Best thing to do then is to focus on the head.
The game.
The game. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, look out.
Okay. Don't tag out.
He's left the ring. This could get interesting.
Nice.
And he's in there trying to get something going for his partner.
Fuck.
It's well documented that Randy Orton has no absence of malice, and that will come
I
into
wonder if
play
I
in
can
this
tag
match.
out. I didn't actually try. Probably not. I mean, I don't think I'd want. No. I don't think I'd want to.
Just a devastating neck breaker. He makes the tag.
Like, unless I could tag to Sheamus, that'd be
to do this one on his own. Oh, and Triple H saw it coming.
Can I tag to Sheamus? I guess we'll find out.
Oh no! Fold it up like an accordion.
Why does he have a finisher? Where the fuck did he get that from? What? Excuse me? Okay, well at least he had the decency to not pin me. That's nice of him. Randy's like, oh, I don't want to do it. You do it.
And down goes the Miz.
Wow, I can't believe this bragging rights match is going to be an entire episode. It definitely already has passed the length of a regular episode, which is nuts.
Brutal impact.
There we go. That's it? Oh, okay. Alright, cool.
And the Viper prepares to strike. No! Watch it, ref!
Why'd you wiggle your arms around like that anyway?
What are you doing?
Hey, Orton! Look at the heads-up thinking by the Miz. With the official down, Miz wants Orton to capitalize. How smart is the Miz now?
I don't know why you wouldn't just hit Triple H with it anyway. You already told you were out. I guess it could maybe get a partner eliminated. DQ.
He is the greatest mind in WWE today.
He sure is.
Still don't like him. 1, 2, 3. Let him hear it, Miz. Wait, turn around, Miz. Turn around. No. Yes.
Weird setup for a future shot. Nice camera angle there.
1, 2.
Why is he bouncing like that? Drew, chill out. Why is Swagger still in this match? This is long after his world title push. So weird that he's still there. He was getting beaten up by Big Show in the backstage earlier.
I'm sorry, King, but that was a
I'm sorry, King.
What are you talking about? Well, obviously,
yeah, I think this is
Miz
7-on-7.
He just picked up a huge pin over the game.
So I should have one more part. Yeah, Edge.
I'm not even sure his legal comes in. He gets the cover.
Defeat Rey Mysterio.
Well, it did happen. So
well, I guess I could do that. Poor Rey, always getting the butt end of everything.
Mysterio, how does he do it? Tremendous damage right to the arm.
Wish we knew.
Mysterio.
I cannot believe Swagger is going to be one of the last people in this fucking match. That is absolutely insane. What? Hello? Is this thing on? So who have we dealt with from SmackDown? We've had Cody, Miz, Big Show, Randy.
Oh my gosh, did you see his head?
So yeah, these are the final 6
Drew McIntyre
in this whole match. Why does the referee keep getting so confused by everything? Gotta be getting close to finishing this match. I can't imagine Rey is gonna be like the impenetrable monster of the team, you know? Swagger is going absolutely apeshit. He just wants to get in the match so bad. I hope Swagger's role is one of those gets tagged in and immediately eliminated roles. Those are always good. Drew's moves feel really slow, like clunky. I think I'm stuck with Drew though. I don't think I can. No, I can't tag him.
Mysterio.
Which is fine. I really like Drew. Just wish he wasn't so clunky in this game, you know? There it is. I probably shouldn't have put on hard. I probably would have just had a more relaxed time with it not on hard.
looking to put him away. Wow, that's gotta be it.
Uh-oh.
Ray going for some big impact.
What the hell is Ray going for? I can't reverse anything right now. I don't know why.
Desperately,
The timing is very strange for a lot of reversals in this game, it feels.
Drew McIntyre reverses it.
No, Ray, please. You're so fast and I'm so clunky. I need you to, like, go down easy. Alright, let's give him one of these. Boom, baby. Okay, and that is apparently it for Ray.
Look at this bully. This is disgusting.
Well, no one picks on Mysterio.
Except everybody, because his whole career is just full of unfortunate circumstances. I love Ray, I really do, but my god, he gets dunked on a lot in his career. Like the fact his son is inevitably going to turn against him at the time I'm recording this. It just never ends. The misfortunes of Rey Mysterio. All of that just to have my character get eliminated. Always a pleasure.
And think about this. Both Swagger and Barrett are completely fresh.
What I wonder is Ray fresh? No, okay, he's got some damage.
What an amazing battle this has been.
I can't believe it. Not only do we still have 5 superstars remaining, but with the exception of The Miz, both teams have worked fairly well together.
Desperately needs to make a tag here.
Ooh.
Sheamus comes up with a devastating count.
Mysterio takes a hard shot.
Caught the leg. Wow.
Wow. I'm gonna get the ropes. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna power you out. Because I can.
Now that's a statement.
Hey Ray, come here.
Wait a minute.
And now Sheamus.
Uh-oh.
That's a nice skip up you got. I will forever love being able to do that. Oh, that is so satisfying.
Ray's been eliminated.
Okay. Now what? Edge and Sheamus versus Swagger and Barrett. Are we finally going to see Swagger? Yeah, he's finally in.
Oh my gosh! What are Sheamus and Wade Barrett doing?
Oh god, all the motion capturing on that. Okay, that's not too bad. There you go. Oh my god, the way he flipped.
Well, look who's heading out now.
Regal and McIntyre? What are they doing here? They've already been eliminated.
Good night, Swagger.
You coming?
What's going on here?
I don't know. Do we have a winner?
Is that you coming whilst they're already walking away?
And Barrett think we do. What does all this mean?
It means a fantastic thing is about to be formed. That's what it means. You coming?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. This is Michael Cole alongside the Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler, and what a night we have in store for you. And King, you've had all day to think about it. What was your take on last night's events?
Well, bragging rights was amazing to say the least. I mean, it was mayhem in the ring at times, and it ended with members of Team Raw and Team SmackDown joining forces and leaving together.
Alliances were formed. Partnerships were shattered. One thing's for sure, tonight we can expect some fallout.
Yeah.
Hold up, Sheamus.
What do you want, Edge?
Relax. If I wanted to hit you,
I'd have done it already. So what is it? Come to complain about me?
Weird smile on his face.
Contenders? Well, yeah. You see, however, technically, you didn't win last night. Nobody did. The match never ended. But the WWE still needs #1 contenders. So, I've come to tell you that at Survivor Series, you and your new friends will face Alberto Del Rio, Jack Swagger, Big Show, and, well, me. Oh, and about that not hitting you thing, I lied.
That was so telegraphed, Sheamus. How did you fall for that? Well, I guess I'll have this brawl with Edge. Fuck it. I mean, after I've already gone so overtime on that last match, it'd be cool to do something else. Much better backstage area here. Just brawl where Edge down and then finish him off by pressing the button while he's near the entrance area to the right of the vending machine. Get over here, really. Oh yeah, I think it's those doors over there. Shoot! Don't shove me with your t-shirt that you weren't ever wearing earlier in the mode. Whilst I do the same thing, because I don't think Sheamus was ever wearing this t-shirt either. We only wear our merch in backstage segments, guys. We don't wear these in the ring. It'd be silly. Don't want to be seen in these clothes. That'd be embarrassing. Just keep throwing you around until you decide you've had enough. Looks like you've decided you've had enough. Oh, there's the not todays. I was wondering if that was this game. I couldn't remember. Every reversal gets this like corny one-liner. Well, not one-liner, but like a, I'm coming for you. Oh no, not like this. And there goes his fucking neck.
Let's do this.
Great. Guess who I'm targeting first, if I can help it. Take a guess. Let's do this. That's not who I want to go for. Suplex City, bitch. You like doors? How about this? You deserve worse.
Not like that, like this.
Shut the fuck up. Calm down, everybody in the backstage area. All you fans out here, take a moment. I'd put you through a fucking TV. That'd be great. You'd still deserve worse. Ooh. Hang on a second, Swagger. I got some business to tend to. I'll get to you in a moment.
I don't think so.
Well, I fucking do.
Not like that, like this.
Not like this. Is this what you meant? Very nice. Oh, done already. Uh-oh. My back. What was that noise I just heard? Come on, Swagger. Be a good sport about it. Take a knee to the head/chest. That's definitely to the head. My god, the way his fucking head bounced off that was quite gruesome.
See you at Survivor Series. If you can make it.
He seemed really smiley for a guy who just had a door bashed into his head. Okay, well that was eventful. Is this Survivor Series now? Just immediately. One of those weeks where they have like a pay-per-view like a week or two afterwards.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Last week we learned what the fate of Barrett, Regal, McIntyre, and Sheamus would be after their collusion at bragging rights.
That's right. In 3 weeks, those men will get just what they deserve in that huge 8-man tag match at Survivor Series.
The outcome of which couldn't be any greater. We've been told that the team that wins at Survivor Series will be considered #1 contenders for every title in WWE. And right now, we're set to see 2 of the participants in that Survivor Series match square off.
How do they become contenders for every title? There's 4 men, and there's 5 titles. Because the tag titles are not a single title. Now here's the only good thing about this piece of shit. Alright, Ricardo Rodriguez, A+. Excellent. Wonderful. Great guy. I think he is genuinely a pretty good guy from what I remember hearing about him, but I could be wrong. Nope. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the episode off here. Because Sheamus doesn't even get an entrance. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off there, because I gotta go. I gotta finish this episode up. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed these first couple episodes of W12 Road to WrestleMania. We're in for the long haul. I think this is quite a long mode from what I remember. So looking forward to revisiting this game a little bit. It's been fun. See you next time. Bye bye.